else is tired of being broke, feeling broke? Like you have money, but at the same time, you don't have money. The earlier you figure out your money problem, the better. The earlier you figure out what is actually making you broke, that is what is even eating up my money, the better, because that is the first step. So here are a few points to note that can enable you tackle this problem. So the first one would of course be to change your mindset. We hear a lot that money is meant to be spent, only the living can spend money, you only live once. And the thing is, nobody is telling you or nobody is saying to you that you should not enjoy your money. Nobody is saying you should not spend your money. But have you thought about, spending your money wisely? Have you thought about, increasing your wealth? Have you thought about having multiple streams of income that can, help you live the life you so desire? Don't say, even if it's my last money I have, I will use it. Let me enjoy it today. Tomorrow will take care of itself. If I perish, I perish. Things like that. Like, and let me enjoy now and I'll worry later. It doesn't work that way. You have to be money smart. You have to plan. And of course, it's fear that makes us, have that kind of mindset. We don't want to worry about tomorrow. Just imagine you have, one source of income and you're having the mindset of, let me enjoy my life. Or you're a student with, no source of income, but, allowance from your parents. And you are of the mindset that I should be living my best life. Come on now, make it make sense. You have to change that mindset because the way money comes in is the way money goes out. So why not try to grow? Why not try to diversify your income streams? The second point would be to stop competing or trying to impress people. Or the one where you're even trying to keep up with social media. Like, why are you trying to be in a competition with your friend or be in a competition with Mr. A when you know you can't afford it? Because your friend got, a brand new Benz, you now want to buy that same car or something better than that. That should not be your priority. That should not be something you're focused on. Stop trying to keep up with this social media life. Your life is your life. Focus on your journey. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on yourself. So stop trying to compete. Stop trying to impress people, which will now be detrimental to yourself. The process of trying to compete, in the process of keeping up with this social media life or trying to impress people, which brings me to my third point. You now tend to live above your means. You tend to do things you're not supposed to do. Start like keeping up appearances. You're living this lavish lifestyle. That lavish lifestyle is very expensive. We all know it. So stop trying to live above your means. Live within your own means or even below that. Live in your pockets. Don't go above and beyond. Don't try to match Mr. A's energy. Don't try to match Miss B's energy. Just do your own thing because it's going to be detrimental to you, to your finances when you're trying to keep up appearances. Buying expensive things, like spending your money on ridiculous things is going to be so crazy because imagine you don't have a roof over your head. You're living in your car because you're keeping up with appearances. You're trying to be like the biggest baller. You're trying to be like the baddest babe in town. So you have to keep up that lifestyle. And of course, the lifestyle costs. The lifestyle costs now, no. We all know. So if you are trying to live above your means, you see how that would in turn affect you, affect your finances, affect your life essentially. So you have to be smart, you have to be money smart, you have to think smart. So imagine you don't have food to eat, you don't have all these basic things because you're keeping up appearances, you're showing up where you don't need to be, you're trying to match with a billionaire's lifestyle when you're not a billionaire, you're not even a millionaire. So make it make sense. Live according to your means, live according to your pocket, live according to what you have. At the end of the day, when you don't have, nobody is going to live their life to come and sort you out. So you have to be smart about these things. Next point would of course be to avoid impulse buying, shopping online. When your paycheck comes now, the first thing on your mind is, oh, let me go to that online shopping platform or that online shopping app, be it Jumia, Amazon, Shein. Let me go and clear my cards. Are you serious? Like that's the first thing that comes to your mind. You want to go and buy things that you don't need. You buy things that you want, things you can do without. So that impulse buying, that's crazy. Let me just spend, let me just buy this, let me just buy that. Latest iPhone comes out, you want to buy it. Why? What happened to the phone you're using? So we should be very mindful, we should be very watchful of these habits, these little things that tend to drain our money. Do not spend on your wants, spend on your needs. These are things that you cannot do without. These are things that you need for the daily running of your life. So Whatever you know you can do without at that moment, it is not a necessity. Honestly, I'm not saying you should be stingy with your money, but be smart in making money decisions. Smart in spending your money. The next one would be to stop borrowing, which is in line with my next point, which is living in debt. So imagine in the whole process of keeping up, this fake life, you are always borrowing. You have to borrow to fund your lifestyle. You are now living in debt because you keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. Then when you now have the money, when your paycheck comes in, you have to pay up your debt. So you're always living in debt. You always have different people you are owing money. You have different bank loans you've taken, all in a bid to keep up with your fake lifestyle. So be mindful, be careful of these things. Like now you know you should do better. The next point would be failure to track your spending. Like money is always leaving your account. Money is always going out. You're always getting debit, debit, debit. You fail to track where your money goes. You fail to track what are you even spending your money on. Because if you are doing that, you'll know that there are certain things you're using your money for that are very unnecessary. There's certain things you spend your money on unknowingly. Sure, you get. Like for example, just imagine you have unnecessary subscriptions. Like you're subscribed to everything there is to be subscribed to. Is it Netflix? Is it Showmax? Is it Amazon Prime? They are subscribed to all these things, and every month, they are taking their subscription fee. And at the back of your mind, you probably obviously forgotten that you are signed up on all these different platforms. And of course, because it's automatic, the money is always leaving. Money is always leaving. Like track your spending, track what goes out of your account. Like, why is this money leaving? What am I spending my money on? So, in the process of doing that, you see like, certain areas you should be able to control. You see that certain aspects of your life that is taking unnecessary chunk of your money. So, try to track what eats up your money. I know whenever we get a debit alert, everybody's heart goes bim bim. That is because you don't know what your money is being spent on because you don't have good money tracking habits. It's not something you're used to. So to avoid that fear of a debit alert, know what your money is going into. Which now brings me to the next point, which is to budget. Budget your money. When money comes in, budget it into different pockets. Budget it into different things. Like okay, you have one for emergency funds, you have one for like your house running of your household, is it groceries, you have one for let's say transportation. Like just have different pockets of money. Let everything not just be clumped in one place. Allocate your money to certain different parts of your life. So you have like a particular budget. This is for this aspect of my life. This is for this aspect of my life. You can even budget as to going out, as to eating out, as to different things. So you have no, I can touch this one, I cannot touch this one. So you have that sense of discipline in spending. I've mentioned, having an emergency fund. I know most of us don't, so that should be something you should note down. You should have an emergency fund. Let's say your car breaks down or medical emergency or whatnot. You should have certain things that you should do with your money. So you need to evaluate your spending habits. Most of us have a lot of bad spending habits, myself included. Like you just see this thing, you want it, you get it. You want it, you get it, even though you don't need it. Like you have a lot of shoes in your room, but when you go out, you see this nice shoe and you think, oh, let me get it. Like you may be buying something you've already bought before without knowing. So we should check this our spending habit. Also evaluate our money decisions. Like let our money be going into the right thing. Try to save, try to start investing to sort of grow your money, to sort of grow your wealth. So not just keeping it in your account and it's not bringing anything in, like you're not gaining anything by that. So try to read up, try to be knowledgeable, try to gain knowledge on, investing, try to gain knowledge on, how best to go about saving and growing your money. Also having one source of income, which most of us do, is not helpful considering the fact that if something happens to that particular source of income, you're just left there, you're just left hanging, and you don't have any form of savings, you don't have anything. So try and find side hustles, try and find different streams of income, be it online and offline. Is it online social media marketing? Is it video editing? Can be taking pictures for people and helping them edit their videos. Try and find like things you're good at doing aside your 9 to 5 or aside your primary source of income that you can use to complement that So try and figure that out too, which can also help you to stop feeling and being broke. Always have this at the back of your mind whenever you want to buy something. Do I need this thing right now? Can I do without this thing right now? And if the answer is yes, then you should know not to buy it. You should know not to get that thing. You should know you don't need it. You should know not to spend your money on that. Same way you manage, 10,000 is the same way you would be managing 10 million. So if you don't know how to manage 10,000 wisely, there is no magic in this world that will make you know how to manage 10 million wisely. So learn with the little you have, or even though your income stream is not, the biggest. Your excuse is, I don't earn a lot, so I cannot be saving. I don't earn a lot, so I can't be doing all these things you mentioned. Just start with what you have. Cultivate that habit of, saving, budgeting, changing your mindset on certain things and growing your income, growing your wealth. And you'd see like making this decision would also be in the right step to help you stop being broke. You should learn to spend your money wisely. Like, I know money topic is something that is shunned on and not, spoken about a lot, but I feel like this is something all of us struggle with, myself included. So you should learn to be money smart. So these are a few points I've noted down. I don't know if you have anything to add. You can leave them down in the comment section. If this video was helpful to you, please like. I'm also trying to do like a money talk diary regards to, like money habits, bad spending habits, side hustle, just things like I'm learning in regards to money, things that I wish somebody had told me sooner. So I'll just be putting up videos about that. So if you're interested to see something like that, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. So when I put up that video, you would be notified. And thank you for watching up to this point. It really means a lot to me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.